Boa noite, galera. E aí, sextou, né? Sextou com o eFootball, tropa. Vamos que vamos. Vamos começar mais uma sexta-feira de jogatina, certo? Então eu peço que já cheguem deixando aquele like, tá certo? Vamos fortalecendo aí o nosso conteúdo, né? Quem quiser colaborar, fazer uma ajuda aqui pro nosso canal, né? Segue nosso Live Pix, beleza, tropa? Nosso Live Pix é livepix.gg/OzielgamerX, né? Então qualquer quantia será bem-vinda. Então vamos começar aqui mais uma sexta com o eFootball, né? Vamos para cima, tropa. Estamos se adaptando, né? Essa nova gameplay, essa nova jogabilidade aí do game. E não está sendo fácil, né? Os últimos jogos a gente teve ali algumas sequências, né, de derrota, mas estamos aprendendo aos poucos, né? Vamos para cima, tropa. Vamos subir o like, vamos compartilhando aí nossa live, tá bom? Vamos jogando aí nos grupos de zap, que é isso que vale, tropa. Vamos bater nosso pênalti diário aqui, tropa. E é isso, vamos para cima. Lembrando que tem cartinha nova aqui no nosso pênalti diário, hein? Tem o Andrei Shevchenko, né? Então a gente chegando ali a fazer uma volta no pênalti diário, a gente vai ganhar o Andrei Shevchenko ali, né? Como prêmio, né? Da mamãe Konami. Beleza, tropa? Vamos pra cima, mano. Deixar aquele likezão, né? Na live. E bora que bora. Salve, salve, Casa Mudança e Construção. Tamo junto. A live de ontem eu tinha começado aqui, gente, fazendo uns eventos, sabe? Uns eventos pra gente melhorar a gameplay, tá certo? Hoje eu até queria começar a live continuando nesse evento, tropa. Até a gente, né, ter uma melhora ali de gameplay. O jogo não tá fácil, né? A gente viu que o jogo mudou, isso assim é notável, né? Que teve essas mudanças no jogo. Vamos jogar esse European Championship. Eu tinha escolhido ali acho que o time do Brasil, né? Ali no terra. Então vamos dar continuidade nele. Vamos que vamos, meus manos. Já encontrou aqui nosso primeiro adversário, né? Só vambora, manos. Bora pra cima, tropa. Meta aí 10 likes, hein? Vamos deixar o like aí na live, tropa. Encontrou o adversário, mas eu acho que perdeu aqui. O adversário escolheu o Brasil também ali. Lembrando que eu tô com o Brasil, mas eu tô aqui com o Barcelona clássico, né? Acho que o time é isso, não precisa mudar muita coisa. E bora que bora, meus irmãos. Vamos que vamos, tropa. Time pronto, hein?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me. Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as a linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position. And he's got a great understanding of that role.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last I'll see of him.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded.
Amarelo pro Xabi Alonso, hein?
But the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Xabi Alonso has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Big chance! It's not an especially good pass, that. And that has left him in a heap. Threats one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar.
Brazil could really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. He's found the way through. He's found some space.
Boa, boa, Neymar. Vamos pra cima, mano.
And a trademark move ends with the
Contra-ataque do menino Ney, hein?
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attack. attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that's superb.
Brazil really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that. And Messi! Now it's Messi.
Tá bom.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from
Neymar. Oh, a bus challenge.
Ligue no controle.
Clearly disappointed with that pass.
well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That was a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that's well spotted. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neymar, passing is crisp and sharp, nicely intercepted.
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it into space. Plays it in low. Oh, terrible pass. Iniesta.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Neymar has found a net here, of course. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Messi. McAllister, and that interception was most necessary. That's been cut out, well played. From Messi. That is a little undercooked. And it's Messi.
Vamos pra cima, mano.
That's the throw. Iniesta. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! And he's heaved it away. Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Eto. He's found a way. Eto!
Que isso, mano.
That marks
O gol que eu perdi agora, mano.
to the first half. And the team still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Brazil just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
So off we go again.
Brazil can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Now it's Luis Suarez. McAllister is the team's great visionary. That's another good win of the ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but saves the
Golaço,
chance.
mano. Valeu, hein, cara, Messi.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking
Com
too
toda
good for them now.
tranquilidade, mano.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great leap! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Caraca,
Space
mano.
here. Brazil can breathe again. Just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Messi. Pressure coming in from all directions. And here's Neymar. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, then a probing ball. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Neymar. He's going for goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Messi.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. He's having a shot!
Que é isso, mano? Ele pegou essa bola, velho.
Neymar. Now he's got space here. That has ended up in no man's land.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. And then Xabi Alonso. Looking to play him in. Now it's Eto. Ronaldinho. And this is Neymar. Big chance! It's a loose ball.
Que chute feio, mano.
Well, the contact was true enough. The aid wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Howson. It's Ronaldinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. That was good alertness.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Xabi Alonso. It's a lovely, neat pass. Excellent challenge there. Uncompromising. Now it's Eto. Here come Brazil on the counter. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is
Impedimento, mano.
Messi finds himself offside. McAllister. He's had it taken off him, and it's Iniesta. Iniesta. This is Messi. And the shot!
Ah, mano.
Oh, he's hit the bar!
Foi quase.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
That's really well manoeuvred. Eto. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Brazil have it back and can go again. Quality ball. It's a nicely shaped. There's the shot!
Penalty.
Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead.
Valeu aí, parceiro. Tamo junto. Valeu aí pela jogatina.
And to wish you a very good evening.
Vamos continuar aqui, tropa. Legal. Como é isso? Ah, eu acho que tem que fazer a pontuação X, né, ali. Entendi, agora dá pra tipo finalizar com um jogo apenas. É só fazer os requisitos ali que pede. Ficou legal essa atualização então. Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos subir o like aí, tropa, na nossa live. É só fazer essas metas aí, ó. Aí a pontuação é maior. Até que é bacana isso, mano. O Cruyff veio pra cima, mano. Tem uns caras mentirosos aqui, hein? Vamos subir o like aí, tropa. Meta 15 likes. Já estamos com 7, né? 8 likes. Valeu, oração e coração e oração. Tamo junto.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, it's Jim Beglin. Hi Peter,
Vamos para mais um.
Well, this of course a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. Goes straight into the action. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosopher. Applies the finish!
Eita, mano, tinha endereço, hein?
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Tinha endereço, tropa.
Himself there, he's usually better than that.
Vamos que vamos, tropa. Quem quiser fazer uma doação, certo? Tiver assistindo essa live depois, né? Quiser colaborar com o nosso humilde canal, segue aí nosso QR Code no canto da tela, né? Você poderá posicionar aí a câmera do seu celular, né? Ou tablet. E nos ajudar aí com qualquer quantia, beleza, tropa? Tamo junto. Foi aqui. Essa live, lembrando que essa live vai ficar disponível, certo? Para quem vai assistir depois, né? Quiser comentar também. Dá super certo, mano.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's
O que eu vi aqui, mano?
Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, super fine.
Que golaço do Eto'o, mano.
Sensational from Eto'o!
Samuel Eto'o é o nome da fera.
When a player of his
Que
caliber
pancadaria do Eto'o,
with a
mano.
brilliantly classy finish, could be a very long match for that defense to prevent it happening again.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Cruyff. Hazard. And he welcomes it in. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Might be danger here.
Que é isso, mano? Deixou o Cruyff passar ali por todo mundo, mano. Foi vacilo esse gol, mano.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Cruyff demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot.
Calma.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always good
Calma, meus
with
manos.
that kind of movement.
Succumbs to the pressure. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nicely intercepted. Bayer punts it upfield. That pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Great vision. Looking for options. Tries a shot! It's Relu.
Caraca,
Who's
mano,
gonna
perdi
get
esse
there?
gol.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And he's forced to go back. Probing pass. Yeah, can so cleverly bypass the press. Iniesta. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Ronaldinho. Jordi Alba has the space to scheme.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Yeah.
Corinthians definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Hazard. And this is Cruyff. This is Hazard. Oh, it's come loose. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't.
Que golaço, mano. Boa, Heitor. Que passe do Cruyff, mano. Pintou a virada, hein?
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And now he has two.
Boa, Heitor. Retoseira.
Oh, good finish. And he is
Se repete a jogada, hein?
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you have to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
This is Del Piero.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again.
Que é isso, mano? Perdi esse gol.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd on.
Olha o bruxo. Pegou, mano. Era pra mim ter feito outra coisa. Boa, Iniesta. Chegou chutando, hein, mano.
Duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So now the difference is
eu vou.
as simple as you like. And the referee has signaled for half-time.
3 gols de Heitor, mano. Vai levar a bola. Caso a gente ganhe, né? Heitor tá monstro, hein, tropa? Salve, Sejurão. Boa noite, amigo. E aí, grande Seju, você que é top, amigo. Como é que tá as coisas aí? Tudo em paz? Família tranquila? Tamo junto, Seju. Vamos que vamos subir o like aí, meta 10 likes, mano. Vai compartilhando aí no grupo de zap. Bora que bora, meus mano. Jogatina um pouco difícil, né? A gente tá aprendendo aqui, reaprendendo como é que se joga eFootball, né? Essa última atualização veio muito foda, mano. Tá difícil para pegar o estilo, né, de gameplay, mas a gente tenta, né? A gente não é pro, mas tenta. Calma, é nóis. Quebraram o Heitor ali, mano. Eita, falta perigosa. Eita, mano. Era mais pra cá essa falta. Vamos que vamos, Seja. Fazendo aqui os eventos.
Good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's Ronaldinho. Iniesta, good strong midfield running here, and he was alert to it. Hazard, Zola, Hazard, Iniesta, Hazard, Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldinho.
Pô, Ronaldinho, mano.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Hazard. Now the ball in.
Oh, that's a cracking
Parece que tem hora que o zagueiro fica um pouco bestas, né? Se a bola passa em frente, eles meio que às vezes a seta não passa pra eles, eles meio que não reagem.
Picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Cruyff.
Que é isso, mano? Não dê esse passe não.
Now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Que é isso, mano? Era pra ter deixado ali. O Messi pegava essa
Pulled
bola.
back for that one.
E o vermelho, isso pra aprender.
Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, the players
Oh,
are
man.
flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Can he get it through?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
Por cima da trave, mano.
And he's left disappointed.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, this looks sharp. Belletti. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And it's Belletti. Jordi, and it's been given away.
Ah, mano, eu vacilei aqui de geral, mano.
And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Corinthians now just needing one.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
This is Messi. Triol. Iniesta. No way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Played into the box. It's a sharp pass. And this is Cruyff. And this is Eto'o. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Zola.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Crunching tackle. Zola. Now it's Del Piero. Eto'o gets on his bike and on the move. No, that was never going to make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Looking to play him in. Busquets. Iniesta, looking understandably energised after his goal. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Impressive jump! Gotta be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it!
Ô, mano.
Again!
Que testada que esse Buffon pegou, mano.
And that reaction says it
Foi
all.
sem chance, cara.
To tighten the screw there and it's been blown.
Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vou mexer também ou não? Acho que o time tá bom.
Substitution for Corinthians.
Time for a change of personnel.
Number 20, Johan Cruyff. Number 11, Del Piero. Number 4,
Engages and forces him off the ball. Busquets. That looks a decent ball. Beyond the defence. Oh, super ball. Play. No margin for error there.
I think we're about to see frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Koeman demonstrating his defensive quality there.
There will be 3 minutes.
And official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's run loose here. Bessie. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Priol. Knocks it into space.
Boa. Olha o dono da bola aí, ó.
The final act.
Eitozeira, mano.
Emerged victorious in this match of thrills.
Perdi muitas chances também.
Proving the difference. Neto,
13
on the score
chutes,
sheet
mano.
3 times. Very
Um
much.
bombardeio, viu?
Located by the entrance.
Show, hein, tropa? Finalizamos esse evento. Falta o Spanish Club. Falta esses off também, mano. Bora o English Club. Agora vai ter chute bugado aqui até umas horas. Eu gosto de Grealish. Indicou cartinha épica aqui, ó, das antigas, né? Postcalls aqui. Carta Legend. Ah, esse Silvestre eu não copiei ele, né, mano? Bora upar ele, bora. Não lembrava dele, mano. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho ímpeto. Tenho. Talento defensivo. Acho que tá boa essa então. O cara é gigante, hein? Ele joga de zagueiro, né, também. Michael Silvestre. O que falta nele aqui? Espírito guerreiro. Super substituto. A superioridade aérea ele já tem, né? Caraca, só vem malícia. Toque de calcanhar é bom ali pra atirar, né? liderança. Quem mais, tropa? Tem o Martinelli. Acho que só, né? Corcorella. Tem um Tonali aqui, né? MLG também não ocupei, ó. Sei não o que esse Tonali tem, mano. Controle de bola, talento ofensivo, finalização. Ixi, não era isso não, ó. Mentira, 3 extinto artilheiro, vai ser extinto artilheiro. Não tem nem como mudar. Tá no lugar do Joel. Tem um Paquetá, mano. Paquetá aqui no lugar do Declan Rice. E acho que o time é isso, ó. Não, isso não é defensivo. Eu vi errar que é defensivo. E o Arnold. Bora que bora. O time é esse. Coloquei o Silvestre ali na ponta, né? Como ele é alto, talvez ele não deixe assim os pontas passarem, né? Por ele. E vamos pra cima, meus manos. Já encontrou, hein? Best, Suas. Colocar o Drogba. E o time tá pronto. Vamos subir o like aí, tropa.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're very much on the way now. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter, an astute defender in the middle.
And he shoots!
Boa check.
No, just not quite. And here's Suarez. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice looking ball. It's Rice. That's a dangerous ball. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Foden, yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the water.
He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Crosses it in here. That should get the job done. Rice. Now it's Count. Count. This is a promising build-up. Something in. First quarter of an hour gone. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Quase, mano.
And a finish! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. Not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a
Devagarzinho a
matter of
gente chega.
making at least one of them count.
Saka. Saka going face to face with his great rival. And this is Luis Suarez.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave no
Oh,
chance.
mano.
Shot, surely!
Deixei girar e caixa.
Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a decent ball.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's quick to get rid. Counts with a reputation for taking on any shot. Saka looking to play him in. Oh, super find. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Luis Suarez. And that did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Vieira. And here's Drogba! Not a bad try by any means. And here's
Drogba.
Just not quite happening for him just now. It's a pretty loose pass. Best.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, good spread. Stood up well to him there. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Suarez. There is Suarez.
Eita, colocando pra dentro a bola, hein?
And that was struck with genuine force.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Jude, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Saka. And it's Rice. Looking for the run. Rice.
Oh, tem que correr contra o
For
tempo.
half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Joao Felix. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not gone well. And it's Count. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. LC saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Luis Suarez, never out of the action for very long.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That pass isn't the best. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And this is Count. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's a fine challenge. And Knight did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they've got rid. They're back on the ball again. Jude. Now it's Count. He has found the way through. Jude. No, again there's no way through. Best. Can he get it through?
Tá difícil, viu, tropa? Vamos pra cima agora, finalzinho. É tudo ou nada.
teammates.
Number 9, Bukayo Saka. Number 7, Brian
That's
Robson.
alert and sharp and very well played.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and lead considerably.
Number 6,
It's Rice.
substitution.
He's on it. Can he get away? Goes long and straight. Yeah. Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Takes a shot. Vieira. Done delicately. And he's managed to get free. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Szoboszlai. It's Rice. And here's Szoboszlai.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Que golaço, mano.
Fantastic from Son Heung-min.
Que
That
golaço.
finish right from the top draw. Manchester United are back on level terms. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
And he was alert to it.
Bernardo Silva really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's been slipped through. And it's
Ah, mano.
Can he finish?
Quase que dá.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. Foden tries a shot. Silvesh kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Son Heung-min. He's found the way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Deftly away. Throw it. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Haaland. Vieira gets a foot in here. Jude. Looking for options for movement. Check gets his hands on it. And the... So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner.
Vamos pra prorrogação, Tro.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With a father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make
Into
his way
extra time we go.
Substitution.
Manchester United displayed great characters of all sectors.
Falta perigosíssima daqui, mano.
The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable.
Number 14, O'Shea. Number 19.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Substitution in progress.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Mohamed Salah! It's anyone's ball now.
Ah, mano.
Great vision. And this is Mohamed Salah. This has gone, presumably for offside. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Juve. Now it's Szoboszlai. Aims beyond the defence. Wilshere.
Tinha ninguém pra pegar aqui, mano.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Played out to the left flank. Yeah. Szoboszlai. It's looking wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Haaland. Best. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now Van Dijk. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Big chance! Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. No way through. Rice. Van Dijk.
Ah, mano.
Oh, good read. So there's the whistle, and we will have a
Tá
big day.
difícil. Será que a gente vai pro drama dos pênaltis?
Limbs now and heads indeed at the point
Fiquem
of
ligados.
exhaustion. How will this end? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a
O Lobson
slugfest
perdeu,
and a
mano.
shot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Vieira. Now it's Haaland. That is a great pick out. Juve. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Juve showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yeah. Son Heung-min, and he was quick to react. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Wilshere. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Quebraram aqui.
Darwin. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Gilberto já tinha amarelo, não tinha não, né?
He is going into that little black book. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Szoboszlai. Juve in acres of space out wide.
Será o último contra-ataque.
Be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Picked out brilliantly. And that is expertly dealt with. Tonali.
Vamos pro drama dos pênaltis.
Intercepted. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes.
Ixi,
and then another
interceptei
30.
43 bolas, mano.
Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focuses is not the norm.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. I think we're just about ready.
Szoboszlai eu pego essa.
Szoboszlai is over the first kick.
Peter Jack é o nome dele.
Great stop, and the keeper punches
Foi na
the air.
bola, mano.
work, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to
Big
hold his
ass.
nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Denied, he's made the save.
Well, it didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Haaland is second man up.
Caraca. Primeiro gol, hein, Haaland.
Puts it away.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in
Pega
playing
esse.
just a bit early.
Son Heung-min, second in line for them.
Som estoura, meu
Straight
amigo.
down the middle, and he's pumped. He had to, and he did.
Pega
Number
esse.
3 here.
Diouf.
Made it look easy.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Nunez is the third man to step forward.
Davi Nunes com toda a categoria, hein?
And in with absolute accuracy.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do
Check.
there and executed it perfectly.
So
Sai
fourth
que é
man in
tua,
line,
check.
walking up to the spot.
Declan Rice estoura pra
Big
fora.
character, big moment, big save. Tonali is fourth up.
Tonali.
Well, you can't approach
Like na caixa. Salve T-Rex, parceiro. Como é que você tá? Tudo tranquilo, mano?
He just has to trust his instincts and pick the
Peguei,
right
best. E o Manchester vai para a final, hein?
And that will be that. Manchester United can
Show,
celebrate
mano.
now. They have
Mereci
exactly
ganhar.
what they craved.
And a quick reminder,
Tanto de gol que eu perdi aí, mano.
That, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty.
Valeu, mano, pelo like. Tamo junto. Like Rex. Vamos pra final, hein? O que tá achando aí, T-Rex, da nova gameplay, mano? Manchester United contra Manchester United. Eu acho que eu vou trocar aqui o John Felix pelo Wilshere. Vamos de Haaland, vamos. Cometa Harley. Essa gente vai de Cometa Harley, mano. Pra ver no que vai dar aqui. E vamos que vamos, tropa. Seja bem-vindo, né? Quem for novo no canal, seja muito bem-vindo ao nosso canal, né? A gente está sempre fazendo transmissões ao vivo, né? Lives de eFootball. Em breve, né? Novos games aí, né? As transmissões vão ser com novos games, beleza, tropa? Mas o conteúdo assim, o intuito do canal é esse, né? Sempre trazer entretenimento aqui, né? Em forma de jogos, né? Jogatinas, né? Mostrar aqui a variedade, né? De vários jogos, né? E depois a gente vem com novidades aí, né? Novos jogos aí nas lives diárias, beleza, tropa? Mas por enquanto, né? As lives estão sendo de eFootball, né? eFootball, que é um tradicional jogo clássico ali, né? Quem é das antigas lembra muito, né? Do Pro Evolution Soccer, do Wing Eleven, né? Superstar Soccer, né? Que é o das antigas mesmo. Então a galera que acompanha sempre essa franquia da Konami, né, fica ligado aqui nas lives de eFootball. Beleza, tropa? Olha o golaço. Caraca, mano. E entra nessa bola. E fica com a gente aqui, tropa. Vamos subir no like aqui, que isso ajuda, né, ao YouTube a recomendar nosso canal, né? E a gente continuar ativo aqui, né, na nossa live. Eita, que bola, mano. Que é isso, mano. Dei o gol aqui para o Michael Owen. Lembra muito vendo assim o Owen, cara. O Owen é um dos jogadores que é uma lenda, cara, uma lenda viva, né? Porque quem jogou o Wing Eleven ali do Play 1, né? Lembra muito da narração do John Kabira, né? Que é o narrador lá japonês falando, né? Michael Owen. Lembro demais, mano. Inclusive no eFootball tem o John Kabira, né? Tem a opção de incluir ele ali na narração. Porque eu gosto do inglês, sabe? Lembra muito o futebol inglês, aí eu deixo sempre no inglês, mano.
He wasn't going to let him past. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely feet. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Mas vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos deixar o like aí na nossa live. E tamo junto.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Doku. That looks a decent ball.
Joga demais, mano. Eu não quero nem perder tempo, mano. Eu vou começar outra já, mano. 2 a 0, o cara só tocando. Vamos pra próxima, né? Dei a vitória aqui o cara, mano. Vamos de novo aqui. Só falta esse evento aqui pra gente concluir, né? Esses eventos online. Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos subir o like aí na live, né? Vou interagindo com a gente aí no chat. Já achou aqui nossa partida. Legião Romana. Tá o Cher. Não, ele é o Guerra. Ele é MLG, né, mano? Fica de MAT, será? Fica, que eu já coloquei. Vamos assim mesmo, tropa. O cara tem um paquetá, mano.
next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Sylvester.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Here's Haaland. Oh, good take in a good area. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great ball, and he's decent chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Wilshere. Now it's Haaland. Son Heung-min.
Oh man.
Shoots! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Saliba. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face to face with his great rival. He's got away with one there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Son Heung-min plays it short. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this, and shapes to shoot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. Not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Rooney has the space to scheme. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
Tava impedido, era? Era.
Haaland is flagged offside. Foden is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Count.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Saliba, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wilshere, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just more than 15 minutes till half time.
Tá difícil de marcar.
Takes a shot, and he hits the net.
Um espaço no contrapé.
They are cruising.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Foden. It's a really well measured ball. Needs the return pass. Now Saliba. Looking to play him in. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Que golaço, mano.
Son Heung-min. And the finish! And he's found the net! Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. We expected better, and so did he. Minutes till the break. Looking for options for movement. That's been intercepted. Counts.
Quase,
This
mano.
could be a chance. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Nearly, but not quite.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, easy
indicated.
pickings there. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Now it's Rooney. Juve. Oh, what has happened here? Delivered with swing.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some. Unsurprising.
Tentar empatar esse jogo, né, no segundo
Whistle
tempo.
goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager
Oh,
can't
Darwin,
go
mano.
too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Coming on the field is
Straight into the second half.
Darwin Nunez.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Pete.
It's Counts! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's well spotted.
Que é isso? Salah não pegou essa bola, mano.
Mohamed Salah. He is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Counts. Juve. And he's in on
Duas
the
traves.
finish. Oh, it's hit the post. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Darwin is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's got away. Mohamed Salah! Now, he's been caught on it here. And it's hoisted clear.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That is good alertness. Yeah. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crossed it. And a header! Couldn't quite control it.
Diop really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
Não, som, não era assim não, mano.
He's having a shot. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench to need a rise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick it.
Eita, mano. Entra não, velho.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Son Heung-min.
Foi blitz que ele
Chance
achou.
here. No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Rooney. Now he's running away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Rooney.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Son Heung-min. Foot in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
Que golaço do Phil Foden, mano.
Finding a way in event-
He's had a shot. And he has his goal.
Que golaço, um tiro, mano.
There's no way back.
Phil Foden.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
And here's Paqueta. Silvestre picks it up out wide. Ball is bounced loose now.
Vamos buscar, hein, tropa. Em 83 minutos aqui, tudo pode acontecer, viu? Colocar o tonalho, o Foden já fez o gol.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Charlie. Substitution in progress.
Que
This is
isso?
Suas. And he shoots. Goal!
Esse jogo foi muito roubado, né?
And they've got their lead back. A finish of great
Jogar no
intelligence. He
inglês,
just
mas isso.
understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control and was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United with the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
It's Son Heung-min.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
Pô, mano, não tava impedido, mano.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
O cara fez isso pra acabar o tempo, mano.
Just beyond his reach. Van Dijk. Wilshere. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. It's a good run down the right. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Foi boa, foi boa.
And that
2
will be
gols
it.
de ovo.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that
Não
wasn't to be,
conseguimos, hein,
and
tropa?
they go down by the odd goal.
Só falta mais um contrato, né? Caraca, mano, o cara tem um dia errado e o Lampard Big Time, olha. Tem um som também, ó.
This is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy. Foden.
Nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the pass is intercepted. Lampard. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Doku. And this is
Boa check.
Lampard. pass. But
Jeremy do cu.
and he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short.
Sabia que ele ia girar e bater pro outro lado.
And he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good
Tem hora que não
movement,
dá
but
pra
a bit
marcar.
unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Saliba wins the duel this time. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase.
Goes for goal! And it's Wilshere. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space.
Eita, mano, passou muito perto.
Shot, surely! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Saliba. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doku, and he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Vieira. Vieira gets a foot in here. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Ball looks a good one. Nunez finding himself in space. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
Best. And the counter is on. Lampard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Son Heung-min, he's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish?
Chuta com as duas, é assim.
Oh, nice. Just
Blitz
not
good.
quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. Lampard. And he skips past his man. Lampard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Wilshere. Now it's Darwin. And they're on him in a flash. Best. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Wilshere. He won't be happy with that one. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Foden. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Mohamed Salah! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Pitches it off him. Best. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. No way through. Lampard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieira. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mohamed Salah. Now that's well seen too. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Children's announcement.
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So straight into the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And here's Nunez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Son Heung-min. Very nicely done. Goes for the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Wilshere.
That's positional goal. The utilisation of space.
It's run loose here. Son Heung-min. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Foden going face to face with his great rival, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
Foden! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, it's Son Heung-min. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Best. He's found a way through. Got a goal! Wilshere. It'll be a throw-in. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's Lampard. Doku. Lovely bit of skill. What a throw-in. Manchester United have put their powder dry on the substitution front so far. I think that will about to change.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Pretty robust defending.
Can he get on the end of this?
Jack Wilshere.
Yes! It's in!
Trivela, mano.
The crowd
Olha a infiltração do cara, mano.
was thrilled to oblige. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of
Jack
counter-attacking at its
Wilshere.
finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 19, Wilshere. Wilshere. Wilshere.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Real chance here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Manchester appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's about the shots. Decent shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Quality ball.
Manchester really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
So what can they make of this? Now it's De Bruyne. Seja gets across to intercept that. Torres! Loose ball now, and there's a... It's fallen kindly here!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That is good alertness.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Drogba. He's in a great position here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Best. Drogba. Good read, needed to be. Manchester United still ahead by the game's only goal. And it's Gerrard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's been cut out, well played. Seja is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Quick ball upfield.
Que golaço! Jack Wilshere. Aí foi o da vitória, mano. A pancada, mano. Sem chance, mano.
That was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find a character to respond from that.
He's had it taken off him.
Olha o som aí. Olha a alegria do United aí. Deixa a câmera treme, mano. Boa. Boa, Arnold.
What do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game.
Concluímos, hein, tropa? Isso aqui eu vou deixar a máquina fazendo, tropa. Já já a gente retorna.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're underway.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
A fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
Looking for the run, and it's Carvajal. Ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. It's Camavinga. And it's Garcia. And he's gone backward here. Bellingham! Wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Camisa 5.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Jordi Alba. And he's forced to go back. And it's Puyol. Belletti. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, no joy this time. Carvajal clears without hesitation. Jordi Alba. There's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Ronaldinho. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior running with intent.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Lobbed in behind. He's onside. Oh, shooting chance! Sensational from Eto! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Played down the flank, spread neatly. Fran Garcia gets flagged offside. Referee's given a throw. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, red, nice interception. Eder Militao. Played with finesse. Cleared away. Fran Garcia has it in a wide position. And it's Camavinga. Now the delivery. He's rising! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Mbappe must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Plays it out wide. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, super ball! Mbappe. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. It's Neymar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Looking for a runner. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Carvajal. That's Valverde. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in a great position here. Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fran Garcia has created one ball already. That's a cute ball. That's a simple one for the keeper. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. And here's Ronaldinho. Carvajal. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Camavinga. Eto. Has a look and plays it forward. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That is all they have time for. Brazil have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Brazil are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling. Fran Garcia turns back here, probably the best option. Asensio. Now Eder Militao. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Iniesta. It's a really well-measured ball. Shot could be on. It's Neymar! And he's stuck it away. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's got space in the area. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Valverde. And it's Diaz. Oh, some astute defending there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries to dink it through. Albert Ferrer can get it clear. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that was vital. Camavinga. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brahim Diaz goes short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Brahim Diaz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a shade optimistic. Albert Ferrer clears it away. Camavinga. Oh, sweet feet. He'll try to... Oh, what has happened here? Tries to cross. That's a decent clearance. Trion did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Eder Militao. And it's Carvajal. And it's Valverde. Carvajal for Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good foot in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great ball, and he's in here. Played in with purpose. Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Oh, super find. Neymar. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert the defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Garcia prepared to come on now. Of course, a big bullier of defences.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
Brazil visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Mbappe tries a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And it's been taken short. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Looking here to chip it through. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's been caught napping. Eto'o currently being consciously targeted.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend. And finally, they've decided to single him out.
Bellingham. Asensio. And it's Garcia. He's found space here. Triol. Busquets. Ronaldinho. Space for him to turn and look. And this is Ronaldinho.
Indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Asensio. Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's Bellingham. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Eto'o just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind. This has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vamos continuar aqui, né? Fazer o último jogo desse evento aqui, que a gente pega o contrato aleatório, né? Aqui. Só mais um. Vamos subir o like aí, tropa, na live. Todo mundo deixando o like aí.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Threads one in. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Nossa,
And support out wide. Oh, good play. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the win
tentar
was
garantir
A1.
aqui, né,
The defending and finishing
a
was
vitória,
anything but.
tropa.
That has not gone well. That pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not a hint of offside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's
Boa,
Ronaldinho,
Messi.
and this is Neymar. Neymar!
Olha a jogada do menino aí, mano.
Goal, Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Showing good feet.
Eles não é falha esse drible,
See
mano.
through all of that. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. He's ended up in no man's
Such
land.
good technique.
Can he get onto this?
That was lovely, that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that should get the job done. And here's Eto'o. Can he get on the end of this?
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Iniesta. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Pretty robust
Can he
defending.
latch onto this? It's made its way to him.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Here comes another cross. The most accurate pass.
Bora que bora, tropa.
Space for him to turn and look. Deflected behind for a corner kick. He's in a great position here. Has a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Boa.
Great ball if he can get there. Shot, surely!
Ó o bruxo aí, ó.
And again he is at his elastic best.
Que chutaço, mano. Que golaço do Heitor, mano.
They've played it short, and this is Eto. He's had a shot! Sensational from Eto! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Facchino. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction.
Quase, mano.
Oh, good spread. This looks promising. There's the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Reached half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Brazil are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. Back on the way then. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a super give and go. Good ball, good take. Searching pass he's played there. Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free. Cross into the... Oh, off the bar! Iniesta. Well timed, excellent interception. Good running with the ball. Now,
Que vacilo, mano, ali.
shots! And yes, it's there! It is an explosive start to the second half. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
VIVO cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely spread. Now it's Aspas. He's shifting through the gears here. And a header! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay.
Quase, mano.
Takes the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Messi.
Que golaço do Ronaldinho, mano.
It's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! He really is something. That is a gem, an absolute gem.
Pô, cara.
Given that the lot. Bang.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Brazil go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Can we get on to this?
Era pro Ronaldinho,
Now
mano.
it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's being shifted off it.
Que golaço.
And this is he's in one-on-one. Now he's running. Chance for a shot. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A moment that needed composure.
Que golaço do Ronaldinho, mano.
Plenty of it.
Well, that's great
Foi pra fechar a noite, viu?
Just toying with the defense, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made them look a bit silly.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Passou perto essa.
Can he get it through? And this is Aspas. And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ronaldinho looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them.
Neymar! Got to be quick to recover this. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's been hooked away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldinho, it's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays one through. That's very neat. Closing it on goal. Iago Aspas, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and...
Chance to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found the way through. Ronaldinho. Oh, look at the space here. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that is rather wayward. There will be 4 extra minutes. Eto is onto this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Busquets. Here come Brazil on the counter. Now it's Ronaldinho. Driving through the middle. Very nicely done. Iago Aspas.
Aí o Ronaldinho aí, 2 gols do bruxo, mano.
So that's it.
boa.
It is all over. Brazil can look back.
Agora
on
a gente
their
ganha o
final
contrato lá, né,
performance
tropa?
here. A super contest in which they
Resgatar agora, né? Essa partida contra aí a... Finalizamos muita coisa. A gente tá na segunda da Liga eFootball, certo? A gente não jogou Liga eFootball hoje. Só os eventos. Resgatar aqui nossos contratos. E tem giro, hein, tropa? Vai ter giro agora. Será que o bruxo vem, mano? Vamos dar um giro aqui, vamos. Opa, do Barcelona, hein, tropa? Quem é? CA. O Ferran Torres, mano. Aí sim, hein, tropa. Seja bem-vindo para o elenco do Barça, né? Ferran Torres. Show, mano. Agora, tropa, vamos atrás do bruxo. A gente tem 3 giros aqui, mano. Aqui o bruxo vem, mano. Bora que bora. Não veio, mano. Dennis Man. Caraca, não conhecia. Dennis Man. Caraca, mano, o bruxo falta. São muitos da box, tropa. Opa, um épico, hein, tropa? Será que é o bruxo? Quem vai ser, hein, tropa? Peruzzi? Veio Peruzzi, mano, goleiro, né? Caraca, mano. Peruzzi. Não acredito. Quem será o próximo, mano? Bora que bora. Ah, não veio mais ninguém. Mas veio o Peruzzi, hein? Tava pensando que era o bruxo, mano. Mas tá show, mano. Um goleiro ofensivo. Será que ele é bom, hein, tropa? Nossa, mano. Quase que o bruxo vinha. Vamos ver aqui o Perus. Eu perusei. Colocar o ímpeto nele, né? Goleiro, ó, veio bem bom. Pá ele aqui. Ele pega quanto, mano? 103, ó. Ver as notas dele aqui. Salto 90. Vamos comparar ele com o Dida, né, mano? Pula mais que o Dida, ó. Ixi, ele é bom, mano. Reflexo de goleiro 94, alcance 93. Ixi, ele é bom, mano. Qual a altura dele? 1,81. Show. E é isso, tropa. Resgatamos o Peruzzi, né? Ângelo Peruzzi ali da Lazio. Beleza? Valeu a live, tropa. E é isso. Tamo junto, tropa. Valeu a live. Vamos jogar uma partidinha agora aqui da Liga eFootball para finalizar. Vamos pra Liga eFootball, tropinha. Uma saideira aqui, tropa, pra gente finalizar. Vamos para a Liga eFootball, né, agora. A saideira aqui pra gente finalizar, tropa. Vamos subir o like aí, né?
What a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. So things are underway. Corinthians lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper in line with the centre backs, then take it that they don't really.
Chance for a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So, a breakthrough already. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Silvesh.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nakata. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Shot. Impressive job, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Corinthians definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Can he finish?
That's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's found a way through. And it's Rijkaard. Cruyff wriggles his way through. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shot could be on. Ronaldinho's great leap. Boom, header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Cruyff. Corinthians are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly
Super.
as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff.
Golaço.
Here's Ronaldinho.
A cara Messi.
He's getting hounded, really hounded. Shoots! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent, the way he cut.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yeah. David Villa makes a dash for it. Now it's Nakata. Lam. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Hey! Yeah. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Knocks it out wide. Flings in across. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Now it's Pele. And it's Lam. He's cut it out. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Second half is up and running. offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got a chance, surely! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chest on to retrieve it. Oh, well played. Demiral is there, and he can get that clear. It's run loose here. Nakata. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Changes him with that pass. Lam. Lam is
Pedimos.
no, a header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. We expected better, and so did he. David De Gea.
Público presente na partida de
Will
hoje.
be a throw-in.
62.005 espectadores.
Maldini. 60 minutes played for Iniesta. Oh, good spread. That'll be a throw-in. Yeah. Can he get it through? That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Tá vendo aí, tropa? Dei uma.
Oh, what chance! Goal! Corinthians! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Corinthians are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Corinthians have their big chance! It's fallen kindly here. That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Brazil may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Pele, and a chance! And he couldn't finish.
Pele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Demiral pressing high and with purpose. He's had it taken off him.
Pênalti, hein, tropa?
Mondinho, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Oh, it's hit the post.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lam receives it in a wide position. Lam got a long way forward to join the attack. Pele knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Went to the right, and it's Nakata. Nakata driving forwards. It's a really well measured ball. Lam finding himself in space. Now who's going to be first to this? Opts to great shots.
Corinthians nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Promising position, serves up across. Lovely, now then. Neymar. Oh, good looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Iniesta, who's set up 1 goal so far. And it's Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo.
É expulso, não, juiz?
Now it's Cruyff. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Jogou ele, mano.
Marquinhos has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Foi boa.
And we're done. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately decided by...
Está show, mano. E é isso, né? Nossa live foi boa. A gente conseguiu trazer o Peruzzi, né? Pro elenco. Na box do Ronaldinho, ó. Olha só. E é isso. Valeu, tropa, aí pela quem compareceu, né, pela noite de jogatina. E todos tenham um ótimo descanso, né, um bom final de semana. E amanhã a gente volta com mais live de eFootball, beleza, tropa? Tamo junto, brigadão a todos aí. E até a próxima live, né? Boa noite, tropa. Fui!